If you are a parent, ask yourself which quality you most want your child to possess. Hello and welcome to my VICHARDHARA second episode. I am Surabhi Bidas. I am a parenting coach and a blogger. This video goal is to use the power of emotion to create a healthier, innovative, equitable and compassionate society. There are no such things as bad or good emotions because all emotion gives us useful information. If your child learns to identify, express and harness their feelings, even most challenging ones, they can use those emotions to create satisfying for their positive life. The second guest joining us today, Priyanka Nair. She is from Indore. She is a mental health awareness blogger, poet and a podcaster. So please welcome Priyanka Nair and thank you so much for joining us today.
Hi everyone, I'm Priyanka Nair. I'm a mental health awareness blogger and a podcaster. I write about mental health and I just try to create some awareness about mental health illnesses and smash the stigmas attached to it, smash the shame attached to it. First of all, I would like to thank Surbhi for giving me this very important topic to talk about. So thank you, Surbhi, and I'll just try to share a few things which I have learned over the time and which I try to adapt in my daily life. So I'm a mother. I have a 7-year-old girl and I'm very happy about it. I'm very grateful to have her in my life because she keeps me going. So nurturing child's emotional health is equally important. While we try to nurture him physically with good food, we try to give him proper education, good clothes, these toys and all the gadgets which are today's, in thing. But somehow when it comes to emotional upbringing and giving that quality time, spending that time to actually sit with your child and listen to what he says is missing nowadays because we all are so busy. Even I keep busy, my husband keeps busy, and everyone in this family have this every family have this certain kind of arrangement where parents spend little less time with their children. That emotional availability is sometimes vacant. So we need to nurture our child's emotional health to prepare them for a better future, to build resilience in them so that they can fight any fight in a coming future. Because if you can see in today's time when we are fighting, we all are fighting with COVID, right? No one was prepared for it. Trust me, no one was. For the first time, we all are on the same page. Not a powerful country, no matter how big or small you are, but you are on the same page. We all are struggling on some or the other point of level. So what I want to say here is that I have learned these things, that without proper nurturing, without letting them understand that what we can face in future and giving them coping mechanisms, helping them to build their own coping mechanisms, we are somewhere lacking as parents. Because I realize it with my child that we usually prepare them for success, we usually prepare them for go and do the best, and you will be unstoppable and you can do anything. That is a good thing, obviously, but sometimes it is okay to fail, and we have to nourish them in a way that they can accept that failure also gracefully, like they accept the success in their life. So there's this gap. We were brought up like this, and usually unknowingly parents do this, right? Obviously we all want our kids to flourish and come up with flying colors. We all want that they should achieve success and they should be happy always, because seeing them happy, we become happy. But sometimes we have to accept this fact that not every child is same. Not every child is inclined towards same thing. Like if child A is very good in studies, child B could be good in arts, child C could be good in sports. But as a society, as a part of society, we tend to compare A with A, B, C, and same level. Somehow we miss what is important there. Because if we miss out, then those things will remain unaddressed. We can't just dismiss a child's a dream. Maybe we could have just another successful sports person in our family or a beautiful commendable artist in our family, but we have to give chance, right? So when we talk about emotional health, it is very, very important that we have a beautiful conversation with our child daily. It is said that once your child gets up in the morning, the first 3 minutes are very, very, very crucial. When you greet your child with a beautiful smile, you hug him, or just stroke his cheeks and just do this, so they feel good. So these are all like helps to build an emotional connect with your child. And before they sleep, no matter how big or younger your child is, you can spend these 3 minutes. This is mandatory, you have to do it. And secondly, I would say that keep your communication channels open. We all want to be respected as parents, right? We want that our child should respect us. We should have that authority in our house that our child should listen to us. But somehow that fear instills a deep sense of fear in a child in a way that they start lying to us. They start hiding things which we don't want, right? We want an open channel of communication wherein even if a child has done something wrong, he should have this audacity, or not audacity exactly, but he should at least he should be able to come and communicate to you. He should be able to say to you that I did it, I am wrong, I know, but what should I do next, right? The problems will be always there, right? Even we have done so many things in our life, so we wanted our parents to be there, so now at least we can be there for our children. So this is something very important. Then there is something known as equality and fairness. This is very important. Like there are times when we misjudge our children, wherein we say things we shouldn't have said. We realize it, but we don't say sorry. We don't apologize to our children, thinking that we are parents. If I apologize, they will see it as a point of like, oh, okay, she says sorry. They will take it as a sense of freedom. Mama says sorry, Papa says sorry, I can make them foolish every time, I can fool them. So it's not like that. You have to maintain that assertiveness and authority, but you have to be sorry. You have to learn to apologize for your part of mistake. Then only your child will learn to do that, because it is a common fact, it is a psychological thing and accepted thing that children don't do things and they don't follow what we say, but what we do, right? How I am behaving with my husband, how I am behaving with my other child, my mother, they adapt that very quickly. They observe it and absorb it, right? So if we are trying to teach them, oh, don't do that, I used to do this, please do that, I used to do this in my childhood, they just listen to it like stories, but they don't actually follow it. When they see you doing it, if I am reading, my kid comes and sits beside me and she picks up a book and starts reading. And this is how someday maybe I'll succeed in doing one or two things with her, because if I am doing it, she will also do it. So this is how it helps us to create a healthy bond with our children. So creating healthy bond is an ongoing, continuous process we need to do. And respect. Respect is another important point. If we want ourselves to be respected, if we want our kids to respect us, we should also respect our children, because they are not only our children, they are a separate human being. We are trying to train them, coach them. We can be their emotional coaches there. You can, their personality development coaches also. For that, we have to separate ourselves from them as a parent. We are their parent. We have to make sure that they are on the right path. They are doing good things. Obviously, we have to protect them, but we don't have to overprotect them and overdo things wherein they lose their own essence and wherein they, they just fail to understand and make out things. So we have to give them that liberty, and for that we have to respect them. Whenever they come up with some idea, we should not dismiss it. We should at least listen to it, and if we find it good, we should appreciate them, and if we don't find it helpful, we should adapt certain different methodologies or ways in which they don't feel offensive and they feel heard. This will build their self-esteem and self-worth in the long run, because it is said that in initial years, if the child is dismissed continuously, if they are treated like a children, oh my God, you're just a child, you don't know anything. If we keep on saying them, it becomes their inner voice. And when they are young, they somehow fight these two fights. These things just make a house in their heart and mind, and they don't feel confident enough to present their thoughts in public. And they fear stage, and they fear public speaking, and they fear speaking up and questioning anything. So it begins right from home, and it begins right from us, from we the parents, right? I try my best doing it. Obviously, I have my days. I just lose my temper. I get angry and annoyed, but I say sorry. I know when I did overboard, oh my God, I overreacted. I always say sorry. I approach her, give her a tight hug, and I say sorry to her. And then we are fine. She says sorry too, and she understands. I know, Mama, I know I did wrong, and you did this. So this is how we try to balance it, right? So this is parenting is not a one-way thing. It's a relationship nurtured from both the sides. We give something, we take something, then they give something, we take something. We are learning together. And it's a beautiful thing if we do it. So I hope these things, these tips will help you. And thank you once again, Surbhi. Bye, everyone.